Today we'll have a look at a fatal mall shooting and more.
We have weather with Ben and a look at sports with Eli. Today is Wednesday, December 8th, 2021.
And we're live from Studio 12 and you're watching VOX News Today. Welcome back. I'm Alex Harris.
And I'm Addison Johnston.
A woman in Murray County has been arrested for possession of drugs that were found in her car. On November 9th, a Georgia state trooper conducted a vehicle stop on a silver Mercedes that had been traveling on Highway 286 in Murray County with a temporary tag. The state trooper deployed his K-9 and conducted a free air search and found 31 ounces of methamphetamine crystal. Crystal Michelle Hester has been charged by the Murray County Sheriff's Office with possession of methamphetamine with intent to distribute, and trafficking in methamphetamine.
A pedestrian was hit by a car on Amicala Highway on Tuesday. The incident happened around 6:50 p.m. in the 2400 block near the Hamilton County Election Commission. Chattanooga police say that a portion of Amicala Highway was closed Tuesday night. Reports say that the victim was taken to a local hospital with serious injuries. The name of the pedestrian has not been released.
One person is recovering in Texas after being shot in the Keeling Mall. These are surveillance photos of the alleged suspect. Police say is still out there. Police were called about a disturbance at the mall around 7 p.m. And when they arrived, they were told one person was shot. Police ordered a shelter in place that continued well into the 9 o'clock hour, and the mall was also evacuated.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was honored with the People's Champion Award Tuesday. When he got up on stage, the 49-year-old made it clear why he was chosen to receive the honor by giving it away to a teen girl who was in the audience. Thanks to Make-A-Wish Foundation, she was shocked, but he said she represented everything it means to be a people's champion.
And now let's switch gears and check on our weather. Ben, what can you tell us?
Well, it's pretty foggy this morning, but I'll tell you if that lifts up and more right after this break.
Wow, college already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
but a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Welcome back. I'm Ben Dudash with the weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather at glance for today. Today is partly cloudy skies with a high of 55 and a low of 29, precipitation at 3%, gust of wind reaching from 3 to 6 miles per hour going north, and the humidity is at 64%. Let's go ahead and take a look at our local radar. So scattered showers throughout the national area, but that's probably going to grow and change throughout the entire week. Now let's go and take a look at what that looks like with our national radar. Like I said before, there's rain coming from the south, coming up towards us. Later coming this week, and there's some scattered ice and snowstorms in New York and in Michigan, and scattered showers throughout the northwest areas, and a snowstorm in the north area as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day weather forecast. Thursday, AM clouds, PM sun with a high of 58 and a low of 48. Friday, showers are rolling in with a high of 64 and a low of 61. Saturday, those showers are turning into rain/thunder with a high of 65 and a low of 30. Sunday, that rain and thunder is going away with clear, beautiful sunny skies with a high of 51 and a low of 28. Monday, once again, that sunny sky is sticking around with a high of 57 and a low of 34. But Tuesday, some clouds are returning with partly cloudy skies with a high of 63 and a low of 40. Now it's all for weather. Here's Eli with your sports.
I have news on the trout restock in East Tennessee and more after the break.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. You're the one who misrepresented the facts.
Are you kidding?
Your proposal's ludicrous.
My proposal will go exactly the way I say it will.
My dead body.
I think somebody needs a timeout.
Oh, that's the power of one.
Civility. Pass it on.
One grain of sand can turn the tide.
Strike one. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike two. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike three. Wow! I'm the greatest pitcher in the world!
optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. I'm done with your sports. Let's take a look at Brett's picks.
Hello and welcome to the final episode of Brett's Picks for this year. And Merry Christmas. I'm Gwen Schroyer. This is Brett Whitehead. Merry Christmas, Brett.
You too.
Hey, guys, let me just point this out real quick. If you would like to get a Christmas card out to Brett, hello and welcome to the final episode of Brett's Picks for this year. And Merry Christmas. I'm Gwen Schroyer. This is Brett Whitehead. Merry Christmas, Brett.
You too.
Hey, guys, let me just point this out real quick. If you would like to get a Christmas card out to Brett, you can do that. His address is 5056.
No, it's 565.
I'll put it on the screen here in just a second. Yeah. Get it to him and let him know how much you appreciate him. He loves receiving those Christmas cards. All right, let's jump right into it. Here's a look at the pick people and champion Professor Schroyer. First time in how many years? 15 years that I've won?
Yeah.
I never win, Brett. You've won. I've never won. So, number one, Professor Schroyer, Mr. Rich at second. Brett moved up to number 3, tying with Coach Thompson.
And Eli moved down to 11th.
Down at 11. He just never could get over that hump and make it back into the top 10. All right, let's talk about bowl games. This is our final show. It's all about bowl games. We're going to move as quickly as possible through these and let you pick each one of these games as quickly as possible. All right, first game we have is the Bahama Bowl. That's on December 17th. Middle Tennessee taking on Toledo. Who you have?
I have Middle Tennessee.
Next game we have is...
That's on the road.
Well, these are all on the road. Cure Bowl, Northern Illinois playing Coastal Carolina. That game is on the 17th as well. Who do you have?
On Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois. Next game, also that week on the 18th, Boca Raton Bowl, Western Kentucky playing Appalachian State. And who do you have, Brett?
I'm going with Appalachian State.
Appalachian State. Next game
on the
is
bottom.
the Bahama Bowl. Again, it's not the Bahama Bowl. Sorry for the error. South Carolina State playing Jackson State. Who do you have?
I'm going with Jackson State.
Jackson State with a better record. Next game we have is the New Mexico Bowl. UTEP playing Fresno State. Who do
I'm
you
going
have?
with Fresno State. 9-3 record.
Better record. Next game. Independence Bowl on the 18th. UAB playing BYU.
BYU.
And BYU is ranked. So
10-2.
10-2. Next game we have the Lending Tree Bowl. They have great names for these bowl games. Eastern Michigan playing
Eastern
Liberty.
Michigan and
And who do you have?
I got Liberty.
Liberty for the win. Next game we have the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. I bet you could never guess that game is in LA. Utah State playing Oregon State. Who do you have?
I'm going with Oregon.
Oregon State for the win. Next game we have the New Orleans Bowl. Number 23, Louisiana. The Ragin' Cajuns playing against Marshall. Who do you have?
I'm going with
Louisiana?
Louisiana.
The Ragin' Cajuns. Just lost their coach.
Ranked.
They just lost their coach to Florida. Next game we have Myrtle Beach Bowl. Old Dominion playing against Tulsa. Both of these games are 500
I'm going with,
teams.
Tulsa.
Tulsa for the win. Next game. Famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Who decided that the Idaho potato was famous? Anyway, Kent State playing Wyoming. Who do you have?
I'm going with Wyoming.
Wyoming for the win. Next game. The Frisco Bowl. UTSA playing against number 24 San Diego State. Who do you have?
I'm going with San Diego State.
San Diego State for the win. Next game. The Armed Forces Bowl. Missouri is playing against Army. And that game is on the 22nd. We're getting deeper into the month. Who do you have?
I'm going with Missouri.
Missouri for the win. Beating Army. Wow. Okay, next game. The Frisco Football Classic. North Texas playing against Miami of Ohio. Who do you have?
I'm going with Miami of Ohio.
Miami for the win. Next game is Gasparilla Bowl. UCF playing against Florida.
You know who I'm going for?
I don't.
Gators.
Oh, the
Florida.
Gators.
Florida.
I can't pull for the
Kobe
Gators.
Deals is
Kobe
a
Deals loves the Gators. You're
Florida.
right. So next game.
I'm going with Florida.
The Hawaii Bowl. Memphis traveling to Hawaii, playing against Hawaii. And who do you have in that game?
I'm going with Hawaii, and that's on Christmas Eve.
That is on Christmas Eve. Santa Claus might stop in for that game if he's, in the area.
And this game right here is on
The
Christmas
Camellia
Day.
Bowl. Georgia State playing against Ball State.
I'm going with Ball State, and that's on Christmas Day.
Yeah, Ball State for the win. Next game we have the Quick Lane Bowl. Western Michigan versus Nevada. Who do you have?
I'm going with Nevada.
And we are on the 27th with that game. Next game is the Military Bowl. Boston College against East Carolina.
I'm going with East Carolina.
East Carolina for the win. The next game we
7-5.
have is the Birmingham Bowl. Number 20, Houston, playing against Auburn.
I'm going with Auburn.
Auburn for the win in Birmingham. Next game, the First Responder Bowl. Air Force playing against Louisville. Who do you have?
I'm going with Louisville.
And the next game is the Liberty Bowl over in Memphis. And that's Mississippi State playing against Texas Tech. Who do you have?
I'm going Mississippi State.
Okay. And the next game, the Holiday Bowl. I don't know what's a holiday.
USC and North Carolina.
North Carolina State. Who do you have?
I'm going with USC.
UCLA?
Yeah.
UCLA for the win. Guaranteed Rate Bowl, West Virginia versus Minnesota.
I'm going with West Virginia.
West Virginia for the upset win. Next game, the Fenway Bowl, SMU against Virginia. Who do you have?
I'm going with Virginia.
Okay, that's on my birthday. Next
On
game,
11 a.m.
11 a.m. I'll get up early to watch that one. At 11 a.m. The Pinstripe Bowl, Maryland versus Virginia Tech.
I'm going with Virginia Tech.
Those are the two schools that were interested in me playing baseball at their college. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Actually signed one. Anyway, next game we have is Cheez-It Bowl. You believe we have a Cheez-It Bowl? A bowl of Cheez-Its. Number 19, Clemson versus Iowa State. Who do we have?
I'm going with
Or who's the win?
I'm going with Clemson.
Clemson for the
and
win.
They're
They
ranked.
are ranked.
Number 19.
So we're getting into the better bowl
Next-
games. Still on my birthday. The next game is the Alamo Bowl. Number 14, Oregon, taking on number 16, Oklahoma.
That coach is gone.
He's gone. They have a new coach. So who do you have
I'm
in
going
this
with
game?
I'm going with Oklahoma.
Oklahoma for the win. Next game we have is the Duke's Mayo Bowl. North Carolina versus South Carolina border state rivalry game.
I'm going with South Carolina anyway.
South Carolina for the win.
They're in the ACC.
North Carolina is in the ACC?
No, South Carolina
It's
is.
in the SEC.
Yeah.
And the next game we have is the Music City Bowl. The
In
Tennessee
Nashville,
Volunteers
Tennessee.
playing Purdue. Who do you have?
I'm going with Tennessee, and they're in Nashville, Tennessee.
That's in Nashville, right? Both games.
I'm going with Tennessee.
Both of those teams look to put on the power. I think Tennessee, right? Okay, next game. Peach Bowl, number 12, Pittsburgh against number 10, Michigan State. Who do you have?
I'm going with Michigan State.
Michigan State for the win. Next, we have the First Responder Bowl. This is Wisconsin against Arizona State.
I am going with Arizona State.
Arizona State for the win. Next, we have the Gator Bowl. That's going to be number 17, Wake Forest against number 25, Texas A&M. Who do you have?
I'm going with A&M.
A&M for the win. Big upset. Next, we have the Sun Bowl, Washington State versus Miami of Florida.
Yeah.
Who do you have?
I'm going with Miami.
Miami for the win. So the next game, Arizona Bowl, Central Michigan versus Boise State.
I'm going with Boise State.
Boise State for the win. Next we have, and these might be our favorite, the Cotton Bowl Classic. Cincinnati is playing against Alabama. This is what leads up to the national championship. The winner of this game will play on the 7th.
No, on the.
Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. So who do you have in this game?
I'm going with the team on the top there.
Cincinnati for the big upset. Wow, you have made my day. Yes, I am with you. Cincinnati on the win.
I'll
However, if Alabama plays like they played this past weekend, nobody's going to stop
I'll
that.
tell you in
That's
in
why
a
they're
second.
ranked number 1. Next game we have is the Orange Bowl, the other side of the
Georgia
championship, Georgia and Michigan.
Michigan.
And who do you have in this game? Look over there. Who do you got in this game?
I'm going with Michigan.
Oh, we got 2 upset. Oh, no. Well, Michigan's ranked higher, but I still think Georgia will prevail in this game.
Three.
You think Michigan, though. So it'll be a Michigan-Cincinnati. Next game we have is the Outback Bowl, Penn State, number 21, Arkansas. Who do you have?
I'm going with Arkansas.
Arkansas for the win. Next we have the Fiesta Bowl, number 9, Oklahoma State, and number 5, Notre Dame did not get into the playoff scenario. Who do you have?
I'm going with Notre Dame.
Notre Dame for the win.
Andy Moore's is
that's his team. Citrus Bowl, number 15, Iowa.
Number 22, Kentucky.
And who do you think is going to win that game?
I'm going with Kentucky.
Going with Kentucky for the upset. Next game, Rose Bowl, number 11, Utah.
Number 6, Ohio
six,
State.
Ohio State. Who do you have?
I'm going with Ohio State.
Probably right on that one.
That's
and here we go.
Big game right there.
The next we have the Sugar Bowl, number 7, Baylor, and number 8, Ole Miss. Another 2 teams that did not make it into the playoffs.
Former coach is at Ole Miss.
Old Lane Kiffin. Who do you got?
I'm going with Baylor.
Going with Baylor. The Bears beating the Rebels. Okay, and here it is. The Texas Bowl. LSU, Kansas State, no man's land, playing on the 1st of January. Why this bowl game is on the 1st of January, I don't know.
You know who I'm going for? I'm going for Kansas
State. Okay. The national championship. So you say it's going to be Michigan versus Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I say it's going to be Georgia versus Alabama. But it could be Cincinnati. I would rather it be Cincinnati, but I think Alabama's going to win.
I picked for Cincinnati?
Because you don't like
the guy from Channel 3 is a Cincinnati.
Bobick?
No. Cedric.
Cedric is from Cincinnati?
Yeah.
He's from Dalton, but he went to Cincinnati to work up there for a while.
Yeah,
he's
that's
back.
where
Cedric's back.
he's from.
Welcome back, Cedric. Well, that's all we have for this game, this season. All the championship glory I'm taking in my chest right now because I've never won before. There's no trophy, so I'll present myself this coffee cup. It's delicious coffee for the big season win. That's all we have. So next semester, when we come back, we'll do some basketball. But until then, we'll see you
on the sideline.
Thanks, Brett, for your picks. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency has begun its 2021-22 winter trout stocking. One of the most popular programs to the TWRA has instituted across the state in recent years. For many years, TWRA only stocked designated trout streams, but nearly 20 years ago, the agency began stocking trout each winter in urban environments. They are often small, easy to access locations in water which won't support trout year-round. During the cold winter months, however, when water temperatures are low, they will support trout. The urban fisheries, which are strictly put in take, prove to be extremely popular. Howard knocks off new district foe Bryce Central 58-52. The Howard basketball team was pushed up into the state's biggest basketball classification this season. The new 4A class doesn't seem to faze the Hustling Tigers. They beat district for Bryce Central 58-52. On Tuesday at Howard, Hustling Tigers went up 13 points in the first half before the Bears tied at halftime. Bryce Central then took a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter when the Hustling Tigers came to life, especially Mark Greer. He had a 4-point play early in the fourth quarter to put the Hustling Tigers up by 4 points. He had a game high 21 points. Carter Howard paced the Bears with 11. Howard finished the game with 18 steals. Howard improved to 5-0 on the year and 2-0 in the district play. Bryce Central falls to 2-4 and 1-1 in the district. That's all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more news right after the break.
College already?
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Welcome back. The search for victims continues in the Lumajang, the site of the deadly Mount Semeru volcanic eruption that left dozens of people dead and many buried. Thousands of residents were evacuated from the region after a volcanic ash and lava flow swept through their community near the mountains on Saturday, destroying hundreds of homes.
Tuesday is a sweet day indeed. It's National Cotton Candy Day. The staple of carnivals, fairs, and the circus dates back to the 1400s and has gone by many different names. Among them, sponge sugar, candy floss, and fairy floss. To enjoy the day, enjoy some cotton candy and post to the social media hashtag National Cotton Candy Day.
Yuma is facing an escalating border crisis, and Arizona Governor Doug Ducey is stepping in. Thousands are rushing into Arizona to beat a former President Trump-era program, which keeps immigrants in Mexico while their appeals for asylum are processed.
A Tennessee school bus driver says he is thanking the good Lord I'm still here after strong winds flipped over the vehicle he was still inside. The incident happened Monday in Trousdale County as Don Robinson was preparing his bus for his daily route. Robinson added that he didn't have a seatbelt on since he was warming up the bus on his property and that no children were inside at the time it flipped over.
3 University of Alabama law students demonstrated how big their hearts were by each donating a kidney to a stranger. Annie Mapp introduces us to one of these living donors. Each year, 35,000 people find themselves on the waiting list for a kidney, but only 17,000 transplants happen annually. Angelica Mamini says that's why she's a living organ donor. Mamini is a law student at the University of Alabama. She donated in August of 2020, and she pushed through the pain and started law classes right on time.
A wanted fugitive who robbed a Tennessee bank on Monday was tracked down and nabbed just minutes after making his getaway, authorities said. Alan Clark, 49, entered the Pinnacle Bank in Murfreesboro, a city located about 35 miles southeast of Nashville, and just before 9 a.m. and handed a teller a note written on a coffee filter that demanded the money in the drawer. Murfreesboro police said in a news release.
Bradley Central Drama is having a Christmas show here next week, and here has been Dudash with more on that. We're live on Facebook and YouTube throughout our channel, BCHS VOX News.
You will also find more on our website, voxnews.net.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and tune in.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central, from Studio H12.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.
I'm Ben Dudash, and I understand that there's going to be a Christmas Carol production here on campus. I have Michaela Biden here with more information about that. Michaela, what can you tell us about that?
Yes, so every year we do a Christmas show. In the past couple of years, it's been Christmas pageant, and since our normal director, Lindsay Smith-Bell, is out on knee surgery, she decided to allow me to come up with a new something, and a lot of people wanted to do Christmas Carol. So we did auditions, did our normal thing, and it was fun because this is my first time directing, and I got to really explore how directing is supposed to go with a familiar cast and crew. So I really think you're going to love how this show teaches us about not only the meaning of Christmas, but about living in the present moment. So it's a really fun show.
All right, thank you. So, when is this expected to come out soon?
Okay, so opening is next week. We open on Thursday, December 16th, and the shows are December 16th and 17th at 7 p.m., and then December 18th and 19th at 2 o'clock, and it's going to be in the Bradley Central Fine Arts Center. Tickets are $12, and then there also is going to be some hot cocoa, and Santa's going to come. So bring your kids out, and we're going to have pictures to take care of.
All right, thank you so much, Michaela.